Let me hear me. I've been suffering in silence, and they paid me no mind. I've been stuck inside the shadows for a really long time. It feels like they forgot about me while I'm here to...
What's going on, guys? Kaz Cray back with another Baltimore State Dynasty video, and this is probably the biggest game in Baltimore State Stallions history. Even though they've only played 1.5 seasons so far, but this is a huge game. Baltimore State heads to Los Angeles, out west, to take on the #1 ranked UCLA Bruins. Of course, UCLA led by Josh Rosen, who's expected to be a first-round pick in the NFL draft this year. Of course, they got running back Bolu Olorunfemi, Theo Howard at receiver. They have plenty of weapons. Baltimore State's defense hasn't been very good this year, so they're going to struggle with all these guys, but let's see what happens. So UCLA wins the coin toss, and they elected to defer to the second half. They'll kick this one off, and we are underway. Jacob Spain back to return for Baltimore State. He's going to take it up the left side, and Spain has some space, and he's going to be going on the first kickoff of the game. The ensuing kickoff, Jacob Spain takes it all the way back for a touchdown, 106 yards, and Baltimore State takes a quick 7-0 lead. Definitely a good way to start this game off, taking on the #1 ranked team in the nation, and Jacob Spain, who's been so instrumental in the success of Baltimore State for their first 2 seasons, does what he does best, taking a kick return for a touchdown. So UCLA gets the ball now to start the first offensive drive of the game. Here's Josh Rosen. He's going to go left side, and he finds Wilson, who's down the left side, and he's going to be brought down at the 36-yard line. A huge gain to start this game off for UCLA. All in motion. Here's the fake to Olorunfemi. And a throw. Nice catch by Caleb Wilson again. 17 yards on a first down. Now here's a toss to Olorunfemi, and he loses a yard on the play. His name is hard as hell to pronounce. There's another hand up to Olorunfemi, and he loses another yard. Baltimore State's run defense is looking pretty good. Now if their secondary can just match him, they'll be okay. 3rd and 12. Here's Rosen. Throws it to Wilson. Wilson is crushed. Lawrence Albert with a huge hit. And the Bruins will have to settle for a field goal. So here's Baltimore State's first offensive possession. Jordan Burrell gets 4 yards on his first carry of the game. Now 2nd and 6. Gibson on the play fake. He rolls right. Under pressure, and he's finally brought down from behind. Ran back 16 yards, and Jalen Phillips brings him down at about the 1-yard line now. 3rd and 22. Gibson under pressure has to get rid of it to avoid its safety. And it's incomplete now. 4th and 22. The Stallions will just punt it. UCLA gets great field position to start this drive. Here's Rosen. Over the middle, and a nice catch over the middle by Lashley. Now 2nd and 4. Man in motion. Now here's a hand up to Olorunfemi, and he gets about a yard in the play. Baltimore State doing a great job of bottling him up so far. Now 3rd and 3. Rosen goes left side, finds Theo Howard, and Ford can't bring him down, and Howard is gone. No, he's tackled at the 1-yard line. It probably should have been a touchdown, but they're going to call him down for 1. And now 1st and goal. Here's the fake, and Josh Rosen going to take it himself for a touchdown. So UCLA takes the lead. After a Baltimore State kick return for a touchdown, UCLA has put up 10 unanswered so far. Now Gibson on the option for Baltimore State, and he gets about 5 yards in the play. Now 2nd and 5. Gibson back to pass. Under pressure, gets it out to Blackman over the middle, and Jimmy Blackman with a 13-yard gain in the first down. So now 1st and 10. 2 receivers split out left. Here's the fake to Burrell. Gibson under pressure, gets it away, and he finds Johnson for a 14-yard gain. Alderson Johnson, kind of the forgotten man in the Stallions receiving corps. But he makes a catch right there. Now 2nd and 8. Gibson over the middle to Johnson again. 13-yard gain in the first down. So Johnson not too forgotten in this one. Now 2nd and 10. A little triple option. And Gibson fumbles it trying to pitch it to Burrell. And it's picked up by Boss Tagaloa, the defensive tackle for UCLA. And nobody's going to catch this man. He is fast for a DT. And UCLA now has scored 17 unanswered after giving up the kick return for a touchdown. I don't know, Tagaloa is really fast for a defensive tackle. He has like linebacker speed, it looks like. And he just had a convoy right behind him. Nobody was going to touch him. Baltimore State now trails 17-7 as they try to get back on the horse, no pun intended. Here's Gibson. He's going to looks like he rolled right, but nearly intercepted as he throws it deep. Metters swats it away. Now it's going to be a 3rd and 7. Gibson on the play fake. He stands in the middle and throws it to Harewood. That should have been intercepted. I mean, Gibson just forced it between 3 defenders, or 4 in the vicinity, it looks like, but Harewood able to make the catch. Now 1st and 10, a pitch out to Jacob Spain, and Spain goes nowhere. Doesn't lose anything, doesn't gain anything. So now 2nd and 10. Here's Gibson. He's going to throw right side, just overthrows Harewood. Now it's going to be a 3rd and 10. Gibson back to pass. He's going to throw right side to Blackman, and it's swatted away again. Baltimore State will punt it away again. UCLA in full command of this game so far. Here's Rosen over the middle and nearly intercepted by Isaiah Kegler. Making a big play on the ball right there. It's a poor pass from Rosen. You don't see too many of those from him. Now 2nd and 10. A little run for me on the carry, and he's going to fight forward for about 4 yards. Now 3rd and 6. Here's a handoff to Oliver Unfremy again. And CJ Hunter dives at him. Oliver Unfremy only gets 2 yards on the play. I'm going to say his name multiple different ways in this game, but UCLA punts it away. So now it's Baltimore State's turn to try to cut into this lead as Jacob Spain takes the ball right side, able to get about 13 yards and a 1st down. This should be the last play of the 1st quarter. Gibson on the play fake. He's going to throw it deep, and he finds Johnson for a 1st down to the UCLA 45. A great throw by Gibson and a great catch by Johnson. And that'll end the 1st quarter. UCLA up 17-7 so far. Baltimore State starting to drive, looking to cut into this lead. So we begin the 2nd quarter. Baltimore State up to 45 of UCLA. Gibson on the play fake. He's going to throw right side, and it's intercepted by Nate Metters, who makes a great cut. And he's going to be brought out at the Baltimore State 45. Now, Gibson didn't make a bad decision. He just threw the ball very poorly, put a little too much power into it. Probably should have put more touch on it, throwing it over Metters. But instead, Metters makes a cut, gets the interception. So now here's the 1st and 10. Rosen trying to screen to Ola run for me, but couldn't get away from the defenders. Kevin Hodges on the sack. He was trying to run, but instead, Baltimore State snuffs out the screen. Now it's 2nd and 19. Here's the throw to Hall, and Clay's going to bring him down from behind. Now 3rd and 14 at the 50-yard line. Here's Rosen throwing right side. He finds Howard. Howard swarmed by Stallions, gets about 6 on the play, but UCLA will have to punt it again. So Baltimore State trying to make up for the interception on the last drive. Here's Gibson rolling right. He has space. He's going to get out of bounds at about the 35-yard line. 14-yard gain in the play. So now it's the 1st down. Here's a handoff to Spain. Spain has a lot of space, and he's going to take it upfield up to the 40, the 30, the 20, and he's finally pushed out at about the 11-yard line. A big run by Jacob Spain, as didn't really have any blocking in front of him, but he's able to cut it outside and just outruns pretty much everybody on the UCLA defense except a few defenders who made a good who took a good pursuit angle. So now 2nd and 9. Gibson over the middle, and catch by Harewood, but he gets destroyed at about the 1-yard line. It's a big hit right there, but he's able to hold on to the ball, but Harewood's still on the ground. I mean, I hope he's not injured, but got up a little slowly on that one. Now 3rd and 1. Antoine Tracy gets the handoff, but he goes nowhere. Now it's a 4th and 1 for Baltimore State. Tagaloa makes a big play right there. Baltimore State actually just kicks a field goal instead of trying for it. So now 17-10 UCLA lead as Olorunfemi goes nowhere on this 1st down carry. 2nd and 10, man in motion to the right. Here's Rosen under pressure, and he's going to be brought down. Hudson and Hodges right there to bring him down. Hudson will be credited for the sack. Now a 3rd and 16. And Rosen, I don't even know what that was. He got hit as he threw, and he just fell out of his hands pretty much. And UCLA will punt it again. Baltimore State has great field position at their own 45. Here's Gibson. Under pressure, throws it deep to the right, and a great catch by Javier Harewood at the 25-yard line.
That makes it 1st and 10.
I don't even know what happened there. I think the safety just lost him. But no matter, 1st and 10. Here's a pitch to the right. And Spain goes nowhere, loses 5 on the play. He's got no blocking right there. Now 2nd and 15. Gibson back to pass. He's going to go left side to Harewood. Harewood up the middle for 10 yards and a 3rd and 5 now. Here's Gibson. He's going to scramble to the right. And he has to throw it away. Just slips out of his hands. Good thing they didn't call that a fumble. And Baltimore State will kick another field goal. Now 17-13 with 2.5 minutes to go. Here's Rosen under pressure. And looks like Kegler's going to bring him down. Considered a sack, but he got back to the line of scrimmage, so no gain in the play pretty much. Over the middle, and he finds Lastly, who gets hit hard. Now it's a 3rd and 8. Rosen going to dump it off to Olorunfemi, and Collier can't bring him down. He stiff arms 2 defenders, but can't get the 1st down on the play. Although they're going to review this one. Honestly, it looks like Olorunfemi got the 1st down. And not like regardless, that was just a great effort to at least try to get the 1st down. It looks like he got it right there. So I think they're probably going to give this to him. It's a great effort by Olorunfemi. He ran over 2 Stallion defenders to get the 1st down. So let's see what the referee got to say.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
And there it is. They reversed the call on the field, so it's a 1st down for UCLA. Now here's Rosen back to pass, and he's going to try to scramble. But they're going to call that a sack, a 2-yard loss on a play. Now a 2nd and 12. Rosen back to pass, looking for Lee, and it's broken up by Patrick Suttle. Suttle's going to have a very bright future at corner. He keeps this kind of play up. Now 3rd and 12. Here's Rosen under pressure. He throws it to Howard, and Howard's finally brought down at about the 45. So UCLA is going to punt it away again. So now Baltimore State has 42 seconds to get in the end zone. Gibson going to throw it deep, and just overthrows Harewood. Nearly intercepted, honestly, but incomplete. Now 3rd and 10. Gibson going to go deep. And it's caught by Blackman, who makes a huge play right there for the Stallions. Great catch between 2 defenders. Gibson takes another risk. And Jimmy Blackman is actually down on the ground. He hasn't gotten up yet, so he's going to leave this one. 1st and 10. Gibson back to pass. He's over the middle to Jadarius Duncan, who's coming in for the injured Jimmy Blackman. And a 1st down. Now 1st and goal. Gibson going to scramble, and he's sacked. Baltimore State has to use their last timeout. Now it's a 2nd and goal, 12 seconds to go. Gibson back to pass. Under pressure, and he takes a sack. Baltimore State's going to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but they did not have any time to do it. So unfortunately, Baltimore State gets no points before the half. So it remains 17-13 UCLA. And as we go into the second half, Baltimore State actually hanging in there with UCLA. They started off really good with the kick return for a touchdown from Jacob Spain, but since then, UCLA then scored 17 straight points. But then Baltimore State was able to kick 2 field goals. Now, if they can get a touchdown in the second half on offense, they'll be in good shape. But the defense has really stood tall for them. They've gotten a lot of pressure on Josh Rosen in this one. Let's see if they can keep it up in the second half. UCLA starts off with the ball. 1st and 10. Here's Rosen. Under pressure, he's going to run this one. Plenty of space, and Josh Rosen is brought down at about the 45-yard line. Over the middle to Lastly, and Lastly is able to get a 1st down in the Baltimore State territory. 1st and 10. Here's to fake Olorunfemi. And Rosen's going to scramble again. He's really shown off his athletic ability here in the 3rd quarter. Now it's 2nd and 4 for a 6-yard gain. Rosen back to pass. He's going to throw left side. He has Howard, and Ford misses him. And Howard has himself an easy touchdown as UCLA is now up 24-13. Poor coverage right there by Nordley Ford. Now Baltimore State has the ball down 2 possessions yet again. Here's a handoff to Spain. And Spain has to take it outside. Gets about 7 yards on the play, looking for a big play right there, but couldn't get it. Now 2nd and 3. Gibson short. There's Shelton Bentley with the catch. 3-yard gain in the 1st down. Now 2nd and 8. Here's a pitch to Spain. Gets a block. And Spain out to the 40. Gets out to the 42-yard line. A 20-yard gain in the play. And Tracy making a great block as usual on that one. Now 1st and 10. Gibson under pressure, throwing it deep, and he's nearly intercepted again. So great play on the ball. Now 2nd and 10. Gibson going to fake it. Rolls out to the left. He has a few guys he could throw to, but instead he's going to run it. And he's pulled down by his face mask. So that'll be an extra 15 yards for Baltimore State.
Defense.
And Jalen Phillips on the infraction. Now Baltimore State at the 33-yard line. 1st and 10. Gibson back to pass. It's over the middle to Johnson, who makes a catch for a 6-yard gain. And Aldrin Johnson injured now. They already lost Jimmy Blackman. Now Johnson out of the game. So here's Gibson on 2nd and 4. Going to go right side to Harewood, who makes a big catch. Out to about the 4-yard line. It's a great route run by Javier Harewood. They're a most elusive receiver on the team outside of Jacob Spain, who pretty much does everything for this offense. Now 1st and goal. Here's Gibson. Over the middle to Duncan, who can't catch it. Jadarius Duncan has really struggled with catching passes this year. Couldn't get that one out. 2nd and goal. Here's Gibson rolling out right. Throws it to Burrell, who has a touchdown. Of course, Jordan Burrell, who struggled for the first few weeks of the season to get a touchdown on the ground. Now he gets one through the air. It's a great play. You got Joey Velton, who doesn't get a lot of playing time out in front to block for him. And Baltimore State's going to go for 2. Make it a 3-point game. Here's Gibson under pressure. He's running the right, had a receiver open, but decided to run it himself. So now a 3-point game. As Aaron Manley kicks it deep, there's Holmes back to return it. And he has some blocking up front. A missed tackle. And Holmes has space. He breaks another tackle, and Velton finally brings him down at about the, I'll say the 50 or 49-yard line. Now 1st and 10 as Aldrin Johnson reportedly has a concussion, so he'll be out for the rest of the game. Baltimore State really depleted at receiver right now. As Rosen runs for about 6 yards. Here's Rosen on 2nd and 4, trying to run again. And Hodges runs him down for a loss of 4 on the play. It looks like Rosen is really trying to run the ball a lot more in the second half. And sometimes it's worked for him, sometimes it hasn't, as Hodges is able to bring him down from behind. Now 3rd and 8 for the Bruins. Here's Rosen back to pass. He's going to throw right side, and a wide open Theo Howard makes the catch at the 31-yard line. So now a new set of downs for the Bruins. There's Hall in motion. He's going to hand it off to Olorunfemi, and he gets about 2 yards on the play. So now a 2nd and 8. Another handoff to Olorunfemi, and he has a lot of space now, and he gets a 1st down after a 9-yard carry up the right side. Olorunfemi having a very tough time running the ball, but now he's starting to find some space as he gets 4 yards on this carry. Now 3rd and 6 for the Bruins. Trying to extend this lead. Here's Rosen trying to run it again, and he gets a 1st down, slides it about the 5-yard line. So Baltimore State really struggling now. As Rosen tries to run it again, and he's brought down for a 6-yard loss. As Lynn Collier stopped him from trying to run again. Now 2nd and goal. Here's a handoff to Olorunfemi, and he's going to get about to the 5-yard line after a 6-yard carry. Now 3rd and goal. Baltimore State needs one more stop, just holding to a field goal. And here's the pitch to Olorunfemi. He has plenty of space, and he's brought down at the 1-yard line. Nordley Ford making the touchdown-saving tackle, and UCLA is held to a field goal. So now 27-21 after a goal line stand. As Gibson throws the right side to Spain, who has plenty of space to run. He added some blocks down the field as well. Gets a 40-yard gain in the 1st down as Baltimore State gets a huge gain to start the drive. Here's Gibson under pressure on 2nd and 7. Hit hard as the ball is thrown away. Now 3rd and 7. Here's Gibson. Going to throw over the middle, and Duncan can't hold on to it. That brings up a 4th and 7, and Baltimore State's going to go for it now. If you've watched the series, you know why they're going to go for it. Now here's a 4th and 7. Gibson over the middle. There's Muasibi Conley getting some playing time with Johnson and Blackman out of the game. And he makes a huge catch for a 1st down. 1st and 10. Gibson going to go deep to Conley in the corner, and Conley makes a great catch. A huge touchdown for Muasibi Conley, who doesn't get a lot of playing time anymore. But he's showing the coaching staff why he should be getting playing time with a huge catch at the sideline. And that's going to bring an end to the third quarter. So Baltimore State heads into the fourth up 1 over the number 1 ranked team in the nation, trying to pull off the upset. UCLA starts to drive off at the 25-yard line. Here's Rosen, going to throw the screen to run for me. And McKean Foster able to snuff the screen out, but he gives up 6 yards, unfortunately. Now it's 2nd and 4. Here's Rosen, going to hand it off to run for me up the middle, and he's going to get a first down and a little bit more, about an 8-yard gain in the play. So now 1st and 10, a new set of downs. And now here's the draw play. Run for me. The linebackers just run past him. He's able to get 5 yards. Now 2nd and 5. Here's Rosen back to pass. He's over the middle to Lasley. And Isaiah Kegler brings him down by his face mask.
Personal foul.
So that's going to give the Bruins 15 more yards and a huge first down. As they'll have the ball at the 40-yard line now. Here's a 2nd and 9. Rosen back to pass. He's going to go over the middle, and Kegler swats it away again. Nearly picked off by him again. He's done a much better job in pass coverage this year than he did last. So now 3rd and 9. Rosen back to pass. He's going to throw left side to Brandon Stevens, who's checking in. And Stevens brought down after a 4-yard gain, well short of the first down marker. So now the Bruins will try a long field goal, but the right guard's going to jump offside, so that's going to be a false start. And UCLA would have to punt it. So now 1st and 10, Baltimore State trying to ice this game. 6 minutes to go. Burrell carry up the middle. About 3 yards on the play. Burrell's been really quiet in this one. Spain's been getting the majority of the carries. Spain gets the pitch right here on 2nd and 7. Gets about 3 yards on the play. Now 3rd and 4. Gibson going to fake it to Burrell. Throws it right side. A big catch by Spain. Spain brought down at about the 42-yard line. A big first down. Baltimore State continues to run the clock. Here's the pitch right side to Burrell. Burrell goes nowhere on 2nd and 8. Now we got a 3rd and 8. Gibson back to pass. Over the middle to Conley, who makes a big catch again. Gets a 16-yard gain and a first down. 3 catches, 46 yards, and a touchdown for Mississippi Conley in the second half. Now here's the fake on the triple option. Gibson going to run it up the middle. And he's going to get to the 20-yard line on the play, an 18-yard run. So now brings up a 2nd and 9. Here's Gibson over the middle. A big catch by Harewood as he gets to the 1-yard line. Javier Harewood has come up big for this team. So now 2nd and goal. Gibson going to scramble, throws it, nearly intercepted. Jalen Phillips with the swat. So now 3rd and goal. They're going to pitch it to Burrell left side, and he's going to be tackled shy of the first down marker. And again, Baltimore State's going to go for it. 2:16 left in this game. They're going to pitch it to Spain. Spain cuts inside for a touchdown. So Baltimore State takes a huge risk, and Jacob Spain able to get in there for a touchdown. And now Baltimore State's going to try to put the game away with a 2-point conversion here to make it a 9-point game as Gibson throws it to Harewood for an easy 2-point conversion. And now 2 minutes to go. UCLA, the number 1 ranked team in the nation, is very close to being upset by this Baltimore State team as on the run for me gets about 7 yards on the play. Now 2nd and 3 as they allow the clock to run. Don't have a lot of time. Here's a throw over the middle. Lasley gets the first down. 4 yards on the play. Now a 2nd and 10 for UCLA. It's Rosen back to pass. Over the middle to Howard, and he's hit hard on the play. They're on 3rd and 6. One of their linemen jump. So they're going to lose 5 yards, and that's going to make it a 3rd and 11 as things are just getting harder and harder for UCLA. Here's Rosen back to pass. He's going to throw right side. He has Wilson, and Wilson gets a first down and some more out past the 50-yard line. Gets hit hard on the play, but able to hold on to the football. So a minute 22 to go now. Here's Rosen back to pass. Left side, he finds all the run for me. He's just shy of the first down marker. Now it's a 2nd and inches. Here's Rosen. And he finds all the run for me again. And all the run for me gets out to the 20-yard line. UCLA going to use a timeout. They have 1 remaining with a minute exactly remaining in the game. Here's Rosen, and he finds Lee for a touchdown. Diamond Lee, wide open in the end zone. UCLA has to get the onside kick. They're down 2 points, so they must get this onside right here. Here's the kick. Baltimore State struggling to hold on to it, and then Bentley finally dives on it. And Baltimore State comes into Los Angeles and defeats the #1 ranked team in the nation, 36-34. The Baltimore State Stallions take down the UCLA Bruins. Jacob Spain had over 300 all-purpose yards in this one, 2 touchdowns. So now, I'm just going to explain my mentality for the last drive of the game, where it's like 4th and goal to 1. We're up 28-27. Now, we failed the 2-point conversion. They drive down the field. They kick a field goal. They pretty much win the game. Now, I decided to go for the touchdowns because, like, you're playing the #1 ranked team in the nation. You got to take some risks. I mean, yeah, I could have taken an easy field goal, forced them to beat me with a touchdown, but I wanted to be sure about winning the game pretty much. I wouldn't, like, and I trust Jacob Spain enough to where I can just run plays like that, get in the end zone, easy. And I mean, I wanted to take it outside, but the corner was playing the outside, so I had to cut it inside. And it worked out regardless, so can't be mad at me if it works. And then the 2-point conversion, we're up 7. We could be up 8 if with the extra point. But again, you're playing the #1 ranked team in the nation. You got to take some risks. So I was like, hey, why not try to go for 2? I trust Harewood, like, on that route, on the drag route, and he caught it anyways. So in the end, it all worked out, and Lewis Gibson had a really good game, even though he threw an interception. And Burrell didn't do much on the ground, but Spain sure did. And Javier Harewood had 6 catches, 108 yards, and the key 2-point conversion that we got. We got a lot of sacks in this one. Rosen was trying way too hard to run the ball for whatever reason. And Manley only had to punt twice, so I feel like this was a pretty good game for us. We did make a few mistakes, but Josh Rosen had a great game. Bolo run for me. Struggled early in the game, but started to pick it up late in the game. They gave up a lot of sacks in this one. But we beat the #1 team in the nation. Anything is possible for this team now. We're definitely going to be ranked. Where are we going to be ranked? You'll find out next episode. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. And I'm out of here. Deuces.